Hey everybody, welcome back to this channel, the Real Rant Reviewer. Thanks for joining me for another one. We're going to Real Rant review Heat, 1995's Heat. I believe it's 95, don't hold me to it. Anyways, I love going off my memory, guys. That's what I do have Wikipedia up just for safekeeping, as you can see. 1995, but I love going off my freestyle thoughts. So from the heart, when the first time I seen the movie or thereafter. So let's get into this awesome movie rant, guys. Awesome fucking movie rant. Spoilers ahead. You know me. I freestyle my thoughts in the movie, then I go into the plot. We wrap it. So we have Al Pacino and Robert De Niro the first time in a movie since maybe The Godfather, but not face to face. This time they're face to face. Same movie, holding the title. Pacino, De Niro, and you also got a great supporting cast. It's Tom Sizemore, Val Kilmer, and a lot more others. Ashley Judd and just so many you can't name, guys. It's so good. Danny Trejo. So listen, great movie back in '95, and it is today. Directed by Michael Mann, one of his greatest films that he ever directed. Right here, Heat. If not the greatest film that he's ever directed. Heat. Music, top notch. Music, number one. Bam, banging. Okay. Of course, this movie banked. There's no doubt it had to bank. It should bank more. It banks to this day. Get the Blu-ray, get the Steelbook, watch it millions of times. Great music. Great story and side stories to follow, as well as the main story here with De Niro and Pacino. Great costumes, great makeup, good gangster feel vibe, good crew actors that are supporting. A lot of faces you'll know, and it is known for this action scene before Payday, the video game, before anybody ever tried to do this. Maybe in real life, I don't know. Let me know, homie, that Los Angeles shootout. But this right here, guys, I think came before that. I'm not sure, but whatever it is, this shootout in the street was the most, when I saw this when I was a kid back in '95, it was the most amazing shootout I've ever seen. The way that they did this and conducted it and choreographed the movements and the shots and how it would realistically be, came out beautiful, came out stunning. So it gripped me all the way. The gunshots, the sounds, and who was going to live, who was going to die. And it seemed very possible that they could do this. They had body armor, they had good tactics, and these cops weren't ready for that kind of firepower. No doubt about it. And so what a scene that was just for that whole movie. And then it ramps up towards the end, of course, there. You're going to get to the end with the showdown between Pacino and De Niro, and they don't let you down at all. I would only say the one downfall for me was that that ending could have been done better. I didn't like how slow-paced it was to get to that confrontation, to the kill, to who was going to be killed. I didn't like that workaround. I think it could have been done in a better area, a better environment, so we could see more and just follow it better. Because we followed this movie the whole time. Let's follow that ending to the kill that we waited for. That's the only downside about the movie that Michael Mann could have done better. But other than that, this movie is the 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? It's a great movie, a great gangster movie, whatever you want to call it, action movie, thriller movie. Yes. So let's go through the plot. I kissed its ass enough. Rubbed it down enough. Let's go to the fucking real plot. So you basically meet Vincent here. I believe his name is Al Pacino's character, cop, and he's got a rough home life with the stepdaughter and his wife and his girlfriend, and they got problems. They don't get along because Mr. Pacino's all about his work. So Mr. Pacino's all about his work. He's all about stopping crimes. And look, you got De Niro to stop. De Niro and his crew are just pulled off a heist. Really great scene, guys. They pull off a heist, and they have a new crew member though, and he shoots someone without De Niro's consent. After that heist is done and completed, they ended up beating the new crew member and telling him to get out. They wanted to kill him, but he escaped. So there he goes. So anyways, you meet Val Kilmer, Tom Sizemore, De Niro, and Trejo, the main crew. But then you meet Pacino because he rolls up with his crew, his cops. And Pacino runs the show here. So he investigates the bombing or whatever have you, the robbery that happened. And he knows his professionals. So he goes home. You can see more of his home life and how his daughter struggles because she hasn't had really no one. Natalie Portman, guys, great performance by her, and how the wife is neglected. So anyways, he goes back to work. He's on other cases as well between this, guys. So he does a lot of other cases, murders and suicides or whatever he works. So he's busy, but he wants to work this main case because it catches his attention, and it should. So Mr. De Niro here, Macaulay, I believe, he starts to get more jobs. And he got this job from his upper boss, John Voight. John Voight tells him, listen, I got a big bank job. This is for you guys, your crew. Get ready. This is it. This is the winner, right? So, but he already knows he's got heat on him because previous to this, they were almost caught doing a jewelry heist by Pacino. So Pacino's hot on his tail with all the surveillance and everything, and he knows informants. So Pacino's got all the information already. So we're getting to the middle here, and basically they stake him out. They follow these guys, but they lose them. So they don't know the day of the bank heist. They lose these guys, so they don't know where they're at. So they're able to pull this bank heist off, but there's a problem. The dude that they beat up in the beginning, and the new crew member that killed someone, and they beat up and wanted to kill, and they got away. He ratted them out. He knew about their little bank heist, and he ratted them out to someone. So this someone, you'll see the movie, ratted them to the cops, dropped a dime on them, on De Niro and the crew. So now the cops are rushing to try to ambush them before they escape the bank with the money. They're about to get out. You can see that, but damn, Val Kilmer sees one of the cops, and you know what time it is. It's a great moment because it's his expression, Kilmer's expression changes so fucking good. Like he's so happy, and then he knows death is, it's serious, dead serious. And he shoot out in the street, guys. Everybody starts scattering. Cops are taking cover. These guys got a 3-man formation going. Because they're trying to ride out, of course, but they're all shot up, almost. But they get out. So they got body armor. They get out. They start to, with good M16s, a lot of assault rifles, a lot of weaponry, a lot of ammunition, and they really know how to coordinate the street. They're able to take out cops and also suppress them, not able to pin them down. So they're able to move to certain areas and get out. 2 of them, Mr. Kilmer's hit. So Mr. De Niro, Macaulay helps Mr. Kilmer, Chris, up, and they run out to a car where Pacino's in hot pursuit. Pacino can't get the kill shot because he wants to protect civilians first. He lets De Niro and Val Kilmer get away in the car, and that's when Tom Sizemore, the other gangster, is left. Pacino runs towards him. He's able to cut him off. Sizemore takes the little girl as a hostage. As he turns around, Pacino has his sights. He levels, he steadies, he breathes. It's a great fucking scene, and he takes the shot to the head. It kills Mr. Sizemore instantly. Doesn't know what hits him. He's dead, and the little girl saved. Pacino is a hero. Now it is up to Pacino to get the last of these guys, especially Macaulay. So what happens is Macaulay takes Mr. Kilmer to an animal hospital, so keep it safe. And he gets him some treatment. He tells him, listen, stay here. I'm coming back. I just got to go see if our cover's blown. We got an escape route. I got to see if it's blown. But Chris is so adamant, Mr. Kilmer, about going and seeing his wife, Ashley Judd, and his kid. So, anyways, Mr. De Niro takes off, finds out that his cover might be blown, but that Mr. Voight here, his boss, worked it out for him. So he's going to get another flight. He's going to get out of there. So he takes his girlfriend. De Niro had a girlfriend this whole time that he met, being so lonely. And that's a great romance scene, guys. Great little thing. We can all relate to that. And the woman finally finds love in De Niro, and De Niro loving her. But De Niro not in love, because he says when you see the heat coming around the corner, you got to turn the other way. You got to go. You got to leave everything, because that's your ass. So, but that's the thing about De Niro. So he exes the girl. The girl finds out he's a psycho. He's seen it on the TV. He's a robber. But she ends up coming around to the fact she loves him and to give it a try. And so De Niro's out his way. He's out, but he's got something bothering him, guys. It's the man that ratted him out in the beginning, that about the bank job that cost life. He wants him. So he wants to go get everyone involved, and he does that. And then finally he tells the woman, listen, I got one more guy to kill. Stay here. So they go to a hotel, stay there. You could tell he's not coming back. But anyways, he goes in. He's a great scene where he goes in and how he infiltrates the hotel. Sorry for rambling this long, guys. It's just worth it, this movie. And to rant on awesomely. And he goes into the hotel. He finds the guy's room number. It's under surveillance by the cops because they know he's coming to Pacino. But he's too smart. Mr. Macaulay hits a smoke alarm. Everybody clears. There's too much chaos. He's able to get into the room and shoot Mr. Cosgrove or Crossgrave, whatever his name was, the dude that turned heel, turned snitch, kills him, and then comes out. But as he's coming out, he sees Pacino. and Pacino sees him. They lock eyes. He sees the heat coming around the corner. He looks at his girl, and he knows he's got to turn the other way and run and leave it all behind. And he does, and the girl's devastated. Pacino takes pursuit. They pursue all the way towards the airport, into a field next to the airport where, like I said, the ending could have been done better if you want to see it visually, and just done better for these two guys and for this movie. But it was good, and, watch the movie to see who gets the best of these two. Is it De Niro? Is it Pacino? Who wins this gunfight? I would say look it up on Wikipedia, but no, I'll tell you since you stuck around. Sorry, guys. So yeah, they give it to Pacino. Pacino gets the fatal kill shot on De Niro, and they hold hands at the end of De Niro's life. At the end of the movie, they hold hands out of respect, and that is the end of the movie. Michael Mann's 1995's Heat. Thanks for listening to this awesome rant. The Real Rant Reviewer. Love you guys.